Now let's talk about Pakistan. For decades, Pakistan came to Washington with the same pitch, security partnership. That's what they wanted. First during the Cold War, then during America's infamous war on terror. But that currency has depreciated. Pakistan has been caught playing double games too many times, so security partnership does not sell anymore. Which is why Islamabad is now trying a different approach, rare earth minerals. And it's tailor-made for Donald Trump, because if there's one thing Donald Trump likes, it is the idea of digging riches out of the ground. Recently, Pakistan's leaders were at the White House, Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif and the country's real leader, Army Chief Asim Munir. They were both in the Oval Office. They met the US President. They also had a conversation with American officials. And among the pictures they released was this one. It shows Asim Munir with a box of rare earth minerals. He's showing them off to Donald Trump. The US President looks quite interested. After all, rare earth minerals are crucial for modern life. From your phone screen to fighter jets, electric cars, even wind turbines, everything depends on them. China dominates the supply of rare earths. Washington is desperately hunting for alternatives, and this is where Pakistan comes in. Islamabad claims it has a rare earth treasure.
Pakistan has a rare earth treasure. With this treasure, Pakistan's debt will also be reduced, and Pakistan will soon be counted among the most prosperous societies.
But does Pakistan actually have rare earth reserves? Geologists think Pakistan might have huge reserves, copper, gold, maybe even rare earth elements. But none of it is proven. The US Geological Survey does not even list Pakistan as a known source. Here's what we know right now. Balochistan has copper and gold reserves. It may also have rare earth minerals. And the focus is on the Reko Dik mine. Asim Munir thinks it can generate $2 billion in revenue annually. $2 billion. Talk about manifestation. Then there is Waziristan and Gilgit-Baltistan. These regions too are believed to hold critical minerals. All of this is untapped right now, and that's because of a number of reasons. The first is the landscape. It is rugged, uninhabited. It does not have a lot of human population. The second reason is insurgency. Attacks by militant groups and protests have rocked these areas for years. And the third is lack of money. Pakistan never had enough investments to explore its wealth, also because it's hard to believe their claims. You see, Pakistan once claimed to have discovered a massive oil reserve. Turned out to be a lie. In 2019, then Prime Minister Imran Khan announced a massive find offshore. But nothing happened after that. So right now, Pakistan's pitch is more promise than proof. But I guess in diplomacy, sometimes a promise is enough. And this is right up Trump's alley. Here are some of the things that Donald Trump loves: gold, branding, and deals that let him say he is beating China. And this one, Pakistani rare earths, ticks all the three boxes. Trump gets to say that America is securing minerals without Beijing. He can boast about bringing jobs and investment. Because for the US president, this is not just about rocks, it's about optics. And to sweeten the deal, Pakistan has signed an MOU, a Memorandum of Understanding, with US Strategic Metals. This is a Missouri-based company. The deal is to ship out ready-to-go minerals like copper and antimony, build a refinery in Pakistan, and bring in $500 million of US investment. I know it sounds big, but US Strategic Metals is not exactly a mining giant. They mostly recycle old batteries. Analysts say this looks more like a trading deal. And yet for Pakistan, the American stamp of approval is what really matters. But here's the problem with all of this. Investment in Pakistan is like a black hole. It sucks in promises, and nothing you throw at it ever comes back. You don't have to believe us, just ask China. They invested billions of dollars in Pakistan, and what did they get? Wells of debt, ghost towns of promises, and their own citizens being attacked. So there are two big ifs in the story. First, do those rare earths exist in the first place? And for a moment, let's assume that they are real, that they do exist. There are huge reserves of them. Then the second question is, who will pay the bills? Who will pay for the extraction? Who will invest in the infrastructure to get these minerals out in the first place? Islamabad has no answers for it. All it has is a box of rocks. So Pakistan's offering at this point looks shiny in the photo op, but when you zoom out, it's the same old bluff. Islamabad can pose all it wants with boxes of rare earths, but in the real world, it is still selling empty promises.
Firstpost now available in 9 languages on YouTube. English,
Stands at $36 trillion.
French,
Le FMI, comme
German,
Geschäftsführenden Direktor
Hindi,
$30 trillion ka karjo.
Indonesian,
Pemerintah tanpa pemeriksaan.
Italian,
Sekali radikali.
Japanese,
$4 trilhão.
Portuguese,
Por causa do próprio balanço patrimonial.
Spanish.
Beautiful bill.
Go to Settings, click on Audio Track and select a language of your choice. Be the first to know what's happening around you in your first language. Firstpost.